My skills throughout the project changed a lot. At first, I didn't know how to edit and didn't know much about the app Adobe Premiere, which was the one that I used for the editing. My skills throughout the year got way better because I took my time learning and watching videos of how to edit, and a big source of that was on YouTube and also online. Um, it was YouTube was the main source that I used because that's where you find most of the information and a lot of professional editors, and there's a lot of tutorials to watch so you can understand and learn how to edit. During the month of working on the project, it took a lot of dedication and a lot of preparation for the editing portion because it was my weakest ability in the media and it was something I needed to work on constantly because I needed to keep it memorized and wanted to learn it so I can use it in the future, and it's something that I will keep. Another thing that improved throughout the project and a big skill that I've always wanted to develop was my filming. I got better understanding the shots and having to be steady when I am filming. So I also understand like most shots, like over the shoulder shots and stuff like that, and etc. Also, I've always had a plan of what to do next if it involved any production. If I had to do like a schedule involving my production, the days I had to film. The major improvement that I saw since I was filming with an actor that was older, for example, the actor that I used, my main actor, that was called Edith. She's in her late 70s, so it's I had to be patient and not rush with her because they're elders, and also she doesn't speak the language English, so I had to translate with her in Spanish. So I had to try not to rush her or nothing and take my time so she could understand everything and do everything correctly and not so we don't mess up anything. A big technology that I integrated in my project was my iPhone, which is the item that I used to film the whole film opening. The reason I used my iPhone because I didn't feel like it was a need to buy a professional camera because they're also very expensive, and I didn't feel it was necessary when the new iPhones have great like settings, and the photos come out great and the videos still come out great. And even though it wasn't a professional camera, it still gave a great lighting for the video. Also, the frame rate and all the scenes didn't have lag issues, so I didn't have any issues with it, and it was still great to use. And when I had to import it to my computer, I didn't have any problems or nothing. So adding my phone to the project was quite simple, just because I use it on the daily, and it was the quickest option to use, and they're still great. It's still a great equipment to use, and I didn't really need anything, and it was a great use of a technology that I use in my project. Another technology that I used was a software named Adobe Premiere that was used for my editing process for this whole project. The software was used when to edit my film opening and also my CCR Reflection. During the project, I got all my information. Another way I got all my information was online, mostly on Google, but I also got some information on YouTube. The reason I use Adobe Premiere because I've heard from many classmates that it had a lot of great features, and it was one of the most known apps and software, and also a lot of famous people. That's the software that they use to edit their videos, and I wanted to try it out because I'd seen it, but I never really, I typically never do editing, so it was a great way to learn, and it was a great way to see how the software was, and it came out great.